So what's the best way to prepare language-wise before you move to Switzerland? Ideally, you should learn to understand the Swiss dialect as fast as possible. If you are a German native speaker, it will take you 3 weeks to understand like half of it and 3 months to understand like, let's say 90% of it, which will like make your integration quite easy because it is like a very strong dialect. It's just like different from standard German on 3 levels: vocabulary, intonation of words, and also the grammar. So for example, in German, you say Kaffee, and then Swiss German, you say Kaffee. So the intonation is always in the beginning of every word, whereas in German, it's like actually different and absolutely not, let's say, coherent, and every time it's different. So you have these 3 levels for how the Swiss dialect is different from the standard German. So you need kind of a quick way, or you need a way to learn to speak the dialect. If you don't speak German at all, the probably standard way how to do it is to learn German and then to learn Swiss German. So if you are not yet here, you should try to learn standard German first. So the first logical way is to look online, to find some language school, maybe some private teacher on an online platform and pay 10, 20, $30 an hour and really, really quickly learn standard German. And after you come here, you can go to a Swiss language school and also find maybe a private Swiss German teacher that will help you understand Swiss German as fast as possible. Maybe it will take you as a non-native speaker 3 months or something like that if you really take courses to do it. Or you just find some course or teacher online. You can mail me. I have a really good Swiss German teacher who actually told me how to speak it. So I do speak it like the Swiss German dialect. Usually people don't learn how to speak it, but I really wanted to do it to really integrate better, to have better business conversations, so people don't think that I just moved here from Germany. If I speak High German, they immediately sometimes switch to High German as well, or ask you if you understand Swiss German, and if you live here for many years, of course you understand it. So for me, it was kind of annoying to be asked this all the time. That's why I decided, okay, I want to learn Swiss German actually to really speak it. I still have a sort of German dialect in my Swiss German, and probably people hear okay, this person somehow a mix of these 2 languages, but still it's really pleasant to be able to say most sentences in Swiss German that I want to say, because then people never switch back to German or never ask me whether I understand them. So this kind of is really pleasant. So if you need contacts of any Swiss German teacher, send me a message and I'll recommend you mine, because the one I had really knew High German and Swiss German. And the good thing about that was that she could explain me exactly, okay, you as a German speaker, you have this intonation, but in Swiss German we don't have it, and you have to say it exactly like this. And this is one of the things actually most Swiss people cannot tell you. They most of the time actually don't know the rules behind their language. For example, you have something like the connection and. So when you say something like also where I went to, wo ich hingegangen bin. Also wo nie, then you say wo ich oder wo I, and then you say wo nie angegangen bin. Also then you have the and connecting the 2 vocals, and some if you ask the Swiss people okay, there's a connection N in if you have 2 vocals, they're yeah, what, and then actually because it's a spoken language, nobody teaches it to you. You learn it with your mother tongue. There's no guidebook, rule book. The algorithm to the Swiss language is in the heads of the Swiss people. So the only way to get it is to actually get a private Swiss German teacher and learn it, or learn it also in a group. So again, there's also group teachings in different language schools. You just go Swiss German school, and then you'll find some group courses, and this will help you tremendously. I really recommend to do it, because the faster you integrate, the better your job chances will be. Employers will respect you for it if you have done such a course, if you invested the time and the money to learn local dialects as fast as possible. This is just something that is valued actually quite highly here. if you make this effort, and there's like really, there's no bigger, like, let's say, signal to the locals that, okay, I want to integrate here and understand everyone. And you will be just so much far ahead of everybody else who's basically, yeah, trying to get by in English or in standard German, really thinking, okay, I just need to like know like programming skills or whatever job skills you need, and this other language stuff's not so important. No, it's like actually, I would say almost like sometimes more important or equally important that you get this language thing right. So find a way to learn, understand Swiss German really quickly. If you want to go the extra step, do the speaking thing, reach out to me if you want recommendations, and have a good one.